My name is Gao Jie, and I'm doing an internship in the Edinburgh Great Archive. Because my school is having an internship program with the Edinburgh Great Archive, and then I applied it, so I get into this opportunity. Yeah, actually, I didn't know a lot about him before, but then I did some research online and I got to know him that he is a very famous writer and as well as a painter, and he is quite famous in Glasgow. My project right now is doing the cataloging of the all of his artworks. I would say, just as Sasha once said in her art interview with a reporter, she said that he's a real polymath, and I feel like his artworks never have a limitation. He never limited his creating in one way. Like he did writing and he did painting, also poems. So I feel like this kind of passion in the art creating and also this kind of persistence really inspired me a lot. I really learned a lot about painting from his artworks because a lot of knowledge about painting of his artworks because I feel like his painting the style of his painting was quite unique. Yeah, and I feel like it's quite inspiring. I feel like, for example, like all the social engagement art workshops that our archive was holding right now. Uh, For example, like the one we have to interact with the school kids, like this kind of workshops. I feel like it's really contribute to the Scottish, the whole community. Like all the social engagement art, the workshops and the projects, and also the social media content we are making, I feel like they are all contributing to help to build a very unique Scottish identity to the world. I remember Sasha once said in her interview with you know interview said about talking about the Alistair Gray's his own beliefs like socialism beliefs. So I feel like for example like now we are having the access policy like we can welcome everybody to the archive and just with a very simple maybe appointment with the social and then they can come into the archive to see his artworks in person. I feel like this kind of access is the access quite unique from other archives because not all of these archive can make this, and this really make the artworks can be seen by person to the public. So I feel this kind of public interaction is really great. I would say firstly, I think is the decoration of the archive is quite unique because I remember that Sasha once mentioned that they wanted to move the Alistair's apartment into this archive. So I feel like this space kind of like reviewed how the artist was working on his own artworks, kind of like making us to really immerse into the scene that he was making his own artworks. So it's quite nice. Now I would say second unique difference from other organization is that the archive, like I said before, is holding a very opening space for all people and from public. Okay, I would say the third point is the social connection with people, because I remember that social mentioned that Esther sometimes when he was in some activity and he may build some social networking with some people like some maybe some book fans So I feel like this kind of connection was quite interesting and unique. Not like the other organization, they're more like they're public, but they feel like they're in another world. They're not fully connecting with the public. So I feel like this kind of social connection is really, it's quite interesting and quite, I would say, it's a useful notion for the other archive.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, finally!